Hi, folks. So, do you ever get that feeling like you're missing on something, something that you maybe used to do? Because that's kind of what's going on today. Because today we're returning back to a series that I haven't done for a while. Series that I like to call I Ruined It, where I take some of your favorite childhood things and I ruin them. Today's episode, we are getting started on a new kind of format for it, where we're going to be taking things that are from different fandoms between movies, video games, cartoons, and we're going to be kind of trying to find ways to combine them. So, folks, without further ado, let's see how it goes. All right. So, yeah, I suppose not really much else to say other than to say it. I was kind of starting to miss doing the series, and I think that the break from it was pretty good because I was able to get some ideas from some friends on some stuff for bringing it back, and a lot of just things that I like have happened between then and now, and ended up just overall being great things, like getting these first looks at the new wow. Getting these first looks at the new King of the Hill series, and then what with the release of Elden Ring Night Rain, just it felt like it was a good time to make another video like this. Actually, my roommate Cryptic Dream suggested the Dark Souls thing, so good looking out onto that one for that idea. But yeah, no, I when we were talking about it, I already had kind of had this idea of what I wanted to do, where I wanted to make Hank as the solo adventurer guy that I had heard about. Because I personally, I'm not a huge fan of Soulsborne games. Personally, I just don't like the torture. But I do keep up to date on some of these runs and some of the different characters that are in it. And I do think the world building is pretty fantastic, and some of the character designs are, God, they're beautiful. So I thought, hey, why not just make Hank Hill as the guy who ran through dual wielding in his underwear with a pot on his head. So that's what we're doing today. Pretty straightforward, though. I know I'm taking some liberties on certain character designs, like on the show, I'm pretty sure Hank only ever really wore boxers, and this, that, and the other thing. Obviously, I wasn't giving him a beer can, otherwise you would have seen that already. But the tongs and spatula combo felt pretty fitting, as opposed to the dual wielding katanas. Giving him some tidy whities kind of fit more of the aesthetic for the player that I had in mind originally from Dark Souls. I did keep the pot, however, rather than having that like ornate decoration around the rim, I decided Hank would probably want to just have a place to have his glasses, so that if he did take the pot off, he could just grab them real quick. So that's them just hanging out there. Now, that zooming, that was a pain, because it just didn't want to go. It kept going all the way out like that, and then back in, and then all the way out. Like, these time lapses, they don't do justice for some of these things that I'm dealing with on my computer, because I know it's not just the software, it's a couple of different things. But that does it right there for our character. with Hank. So now we're gonna go through and do one of my favorite little tricks that some of you guys might remember. And we're going to mask off all of our shadowed areas with just a nice thick black layer. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It worked for so many other drawings, it's bound to work out nice on this one. But I am going to take a second here, just in the middle of the video, before continuing on talking about the piece, to say just a couple little thanks for the folks that were still watching all the kind of weirder art videos that I was doing in between. I don't know how regularly I'm going to be doing the I Ruined It series again yet at this point. If it's going to be a full weekly thing, if it's going to be like once a month I do a new one, but just thanks to those of you that were keeping up to date, and any of the new watchers that like found my stuff and decided they were going to hang around for a video or two. Like, it's as much as these videos are things that I want to do and that they're things that I want to make, I also, that there is something very satisfying knowing that there are people out there that just want to see the things that I'm making, whether it's people that I know in real life or it's people on the internet. It's just thanks. I hope I can keep making videos that are worth actually watching and not just like putting on in the background while you're doing something else. But we're gonna get that now that we got that out of the way. Yeah, so our masking's all done. We reduced our opacity layer. We gave it a little blend. It's looking a little more dramatic, so to say. Making him fit a little bit more into a Soulsborne kind of world. And now I didn't really feel like painting that big of a backdrop or even all that dramatic, so I'm just kind of going through with some color blocking, getting like the rough aesthetic figured out here between those kind of lilac skies, the purple from like the lower rock areas and the chasms, and then the browns from some of the peaks in that castle that's out in the background. And then we're floating in here with some clouds and just going through, blurring everything so that it kind of fits a little bit more nicely in like the background sense. Smudging some of these lines to help kind of square them up / make them look a little bit more jagged, since they are supposed to be kind of like rock faces. God, I suppose I should maybe chill a little bit here. If you guys are liking that I do this stuff, hit the like button, subscribe, because I do weird art things like this all the time, whether it's this series or not. And yeah, in a future video, I do read comments and stuff like that. I'll gladly take suggestions, so keep that one in mind as well. Yeah, I guess I don't really have much else. I did some dodging and some burning to add some highlights and lowlights around the area. Right now I'm going and I'm adding a focus blur to that background. But yeah, not really much else to say on it. I turned out pretty good. I appreciated it. I liked it. It was fun. I haven't done it in a while, so hopefully we can keep on making things like this. But yeah, that said, yeah, leave a comment down below if you have something you want to see in a future video. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date on these future videos. Notification bells there. I don't personally do it for a lot of the creators I watch, but you know, if you feel for it, you feel for it. Otherwise, please hit the like button if you like this so I know what to do more of. Otherwise, folks, bye.